You may or may not know that I am a first-time cat owner. Gracie is my first cat. She's been with me about a year and a half, and over that time I've collected many dishes for her. Um, there is actually something in Japan called mamazara that is the art of collecting tiny plates, and I guess I've actually started that by doing this for Gracie. So I thought I would go through and show you each piece that I bought and when I bought it. I do spoil her with things like this and toys, and even when I travel, I try and pick something up for her. But she's a really good cat. She's got a good disposition, and she's been really interactive, and I just find her fun to live with. So, the first thing I started off with was this. This is actually a set of four small little bowls that were at the dollar aisle at Target. A couple different colors. This one's the green one. There's a blue one and a white one and a red one. So that's fine. It's pretty small. I still use them if I'm going to give her some kind of a liquid drink. I don't give her milk often, but I do sometimes, just for something special, or if my granddaughter's here having cereal and there's milk on it and the cat won't leave her alone, I'll give her milk over there in her own special spot. The first item I actually picked up for Gracie was this. It is actually a soap dish. It's very pretty. I think I got it at TJ Maxx, possibly Marshall's. Those are similar stores. That's all I really remember about it. The next item I got, I started looking at soy sauce dishes, and I found this, which was very nice. You could see it's kind of small, and it would hold just a nice amount of food for her. I'm not sure where I bought that. I think it was at a Japanese either grocery store or gift store. It didn't work very well because it's kind of lightweight, and so I was watching for another one. I did find this. It was a little bit heavier, a little bit more depth to the bowl, and I'm not sure. I am pretty sure I found that at a store called Daiso, which is a Japanese dollar market, kind of like Dollar Tree. And everything they have is $1.50 in the store. And that is actually if you're in LA. If you find a store that carries Daiso in Chicago, it may have a section they charge about $3 for every item, or $3.50. Still not a bad deal. My next item was this little bowl. This was also from Daiso. I may have bought it at the same time as the last one. I do like these little rice bowls anyway, and this one is actually shallower and not as high up as a lot of the typical rice bowls. That's why I liked that one. And from there, I am pretty sure I got another one, again at Daiso, and couldn't resist the kitties. It is the same size and shape as the other one that I bought. That's just why I liked it. However, Gracie had a little bit of trouble with those. She would tend to get a little overzealous with some of the things I gave her, especially when she has tuna time, and the dish would do something like this, as it doesn't stay upright on its own when there's a kitty pawing at it. From there, I got this. And this is actually a ring holder. And I got it at a shop in Indianapolis. And if you know Indianapolis, there's a street called Mass Ave. A lot of very trendy restaurants and some very nice gift shops. This shop is called Silver in the City, and they have a jewelry section, and I just couldn't resist that. And again, this was not extremely functional, but it was really cute. And again, maybe some milk in that if I wanted to give her that. Another Indianapolis find was this fun little chicken dish. And this was a set of 4. And this I found in an area of Indianapolis called South Broad Ripple, another little kind of trendy area with independently owned shops and restaurants, a lot of those farm to table type restaurants, and a fun pastry shop and coffee shop. And this particular shop was called, what was it called? Agrarian. And they actually have a lot of chicken products, chicken feed products, and they sell chickens in the back of the store. So that's quite a unique place, and I have fun just stopping in there once in a while. The next item is from my trip from to San Francisco. This I found at one of the Park District visitor centers called Lands and Lookout Visitor Center. It's on the northwest corner of that whole San Francisco area, along the scenic drive that runs along the coast on that side. And this is actually one of these most functional ones that I've had. It's fairly shallow, a little bit depth to it, and it's pretty sturdy, so that works pretty well, and I've been using that one now. Most recently, I was in LA again, and I was in the Santa Monica area, and there is a store called Marukai, and this made for Gracie. Just look at the kitties in the paw prints, very cute. A little bit shallow, but it seems pretty functional also, and fun to use. And the last item I bought just the other day, again on Mass Ave at Silver in the City, this little cat-shaped plate. And this actually has turned out to be one of the most functional ones that I've been using for her. So, and if you notice, there is a tea towel on the bottom. I had this at the bookstore that is located inside the Mitsuwa Japanese store in Arlington Heights, Illinois. I've gotten a few things with the Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. Reminds me of Gracie. So that is my collection, and I hope you enjoyed this.